the stream is time for more Baldur's Gate. Where we last left Durge and pals off, they killed some people committing crimes, and now we're going to steal all their stuff.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers. Nine Fingers ain't backing down. Stone Lord's pushing into our enterprise, so she wants to push back on his. Find out just why this fresh-faced shithead is so keen to clear a landing spot for the cult ships. Hi, Steph. The guild has caught wind of our activities down by the river. The Stone Lord has personally requested that you see off any visitors. We have heard murmurings that our dockside crew is beginning to doubt the tales around the Stone Lord's capabilities. Keep your shipment secure, and he will not need to come down in person and demonstrate. Steph, what do you think of this mysterious Stone Lord? Sketchy. Very sketchy. Something not adding up. Steph, did you do anything fun this week? Fun. I rewatched the first X-Men movie. Magneto, really steals the show. It does hold up. It and the second one are the only good ones. All other, X-Men movies are not very good. My favorite bit is when Magneto is surrounded by cops, and the cops say, "Put your hands over your head," and then Magneto does like a little smirk before he raises his hands up and lifts the cop cars up with his powers. very, or he knew exactly what he was doing. Hi, Grace. Can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yay!
Grace, I was just telling Steph in the chat that I rewatched X-Men, the first one, this week.
Oh my gosh.
And Magneto steals the show.
Magneto is the best part of X-Men, honestly.
Yes. I love there's the bit where the cops have him surrounded, and
God,
they
that's the
tell
best
him
fucking part.
they tell him to put his hands above his head, and he does a little smirk, and then he lifts his hands up and raises the cop cars. A ship's manifest.
See, so much of that first movie is clearly just Bryan Singer thinking that Ian McKellen is the coolest fucking dude ever, and being correct.
So it's a lot of the best scenes are Professor Xavier and Ian McKellen talking to one another, and it helps that they're besties in real life.
And both incredible performers.
Yes.
So that you could like literally have them read the phone book and it would be just magic.
All right. A ship's manifest. Amidst mundane goods, a specific unit of crates has been circled with a note pinned on top. Reminder, the Stone Lord's goods. We don't need to see the man to know he's serious about his property. If you're tempted to crack the crate and take a look, remember Norin and the wide-eyed loons who came to take him away last time out. I didn't raise a finger to stop the god-mad bastard, and I won't for you either.
Dang.
So Grace, what you missed last week is we found some people who, some of them say they work for the Stone Lord, and some of them work for the Guild. So we have organized
Always fun when you have a group and different people say they work for different people.
Well, it's like we were breaking up the fight, and we had to pick who we were siding with. And it looks like the Stone Lord is working with the Absolute. Because his cargo was worms.
Worm cargo.
And we're now going to put those worms in our brain.
I want to like re-see the "we deal in lead, fella" line from the Magnificent Seven, but it's "we deal in worms, fella." My one last Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart comment. Apparently the production of Waiting for Godot, that the two of them were in together, I'm remembering the theater critic who was writing up about it for the New York Times was like, no, this is just genuinely one of the best readings of this play I have ever seen.
Gosh, I need to see
of an incredibly good play. Yeah.
But yeah, so I rewatched the first two X-Men movies, so the good ones.
The best two, yeah, the best two.
And, well, I guess technically the second one is more interesting. There is not as much Magneto, so I am...
such a headache.
There is not as much Magneto and Patrick Stewart and Professor X going back and forth.
No, but the Magneto we get is incredibly catty, and I think that's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's also the movie that introduced me to Nightcrawler, so I owe it like a huge degree.
There really isn't anything as good as him raising up the cop cars, or him going, "You Homo
that
sapiens
part is just
and
fucking
your guns."
Oh my god.
And then that opening,
what
man.
a pitch perfect casting choice right there.
Yeah.
And again, I know it's specifically because Bryan Singer worked with Ian McKellen in Apt Pupil and was like, no, this guy's the tits. I gotta work with him forever, even though Bryan Singer is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
A shitty clock is still right twice a day.
Yes.
Especially when it comes to Ian McKellen. There's an actor I could talk about all day.
Matt Brom, he's a YouTuber, just did a video about a sitcom Ian McKellen's in, where it's...
Vicious, yeah. Vicious Old Queens.
And I was like, I need to see that sitcom.
Yeah, it's him and Derek Jacobi, who are both like old school, had to stay in the closet during the 70s British theater actors turned Hollywood.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I need to see that.
He was the great owl in Secret of Nim.
What now?
Well, Derek Jacobi, not Ian McKellen.
Yeah. Anyway.
Can't give up now.
So what you missed last week, like I said, we killed some guys. I sent you that link that is Minthara making
Hell yeah.
sad eyes because you won't do slavery.
Who knew she had sad eyes?
Durge responded with, but what if we did cannibalism? And she was like, maybe with just the sick and the weak, but
God. Unsurprising response, but still, damn girly. To Steph in the chat, yeah, Secret of Nim was a personal favorite of mine as a kid, and it's one of those rare movies where I hadn't seen it since I was like 4 years old when I saw it again in college, and I was like, no, this is exactly as good as I remember it being as a kid. Which is such a rare experience, honestly.
Boss, found this out there on the Poor Schmuck. This isn't from the stash. It's not Van. I know the rules.
It'd be great if it was just a barrel full of Vans, specifically checked Vans. I know it won't be, but it would be fun.
So I never saw Secret of Nim as a kid.
Oh, dang.
But I have seen it as an adult. But because I hadn't seen it as a kid, whenever Don Bluth came up,
yeah,
people
you already know the Don Bluth shittery.
Well, I was like, is Don Bluth really a good filmmaker? Because all his good films were co-made with Steven Spielberg. So maybe it's just Steven Spielberg is a good filmmaker, and Don Bluth was a decent
some fucking
animator.
thoughts about the Fievel movie.
Well, because Steven Spielberg also helped with Land Before Time.
Yeah.
So it's like, is it Don Bluth who's good, or is it Steven Spielberg that's good? And so Secret of Nim is like, okay, he can be good on his own. Like when I finally saw it as an adult. I remember there are no cats in America. And the
good
streets
lord.
are paved with cheese.
Okay, so my favorite factoid is that my mom was a Sunday school teacher for a huge chunk of my childhood. We grew up Jewish, so in a synagogue. So her, like, number one, and this is not uncommon among teachers of any stripe, the comment, fuck it, I'm just gonna put a fucking movie on, I'm so tired, I'm sick of these kids, was An American Tail.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to be there the time my mom actually sat down and watched it, rather than just having it down for kids. And we get to the point where there's the musical number between Fievel and Christopher Plummer as a pigeon, and my mom, just with no shame, just going, oh god, this is the whole movie, isn't it? This is the whole movie. And being like, yeah, Mom, this is what you've been putting on for kids one weekend every year for the past 15 years. She did not care for that shit. I'm also trying to think, the cartoonist who has this great write-up about how An American Tail and Art Spiegelman's Mouse were both set to drop around the same time. And Spiegelman having kind of this freak out of being like, fuck, I poured my heart into this horrifying story about my family's just god-awful history. And people are going to think I ripped off this fucking children's musical. And then, by some miracle, An American Tail's release got delayed by like 2 months. So Spiegelman's comic comes out first and is given the appreciation it deserves.
Good.
But there's a lot to dig into about how Spielberg and Spiegelman both have very different sort of takes on. I'm trying to think of how to phrase this other than Spielberg very clearly has this idea of, but we got Israel at the end, so that's a good thing. That shows up in the ending to Schindler's List specifically. And Spiegelman is very much a diaspora Jew. He is not quiet about his criticism of Zionism. And so between the two, one is considered obviously a lot more family friendly, but one is considered a lot more goyim friendly as well. And like the example that I'm spacing on his name, and he was such a big important cartoonist to me at an important point, because I was like, oh, you can be Jewish and not love the state of Israel? That's a thing you can do? And that was a mind bender for me at one point, which is horrifying to say, but absolutely true when you're kind of raised in that environment. But they like literally had Fievel Christmas paraphernalia and stuff, and like, isn't this about Jews escaping the Cossacks and shit? That's how far you're gonna sell out on this, really? Ugh. Opinions, I got them. But yeah, Spielberg definitely is Zionist there.
Yeah, I am thinking of the sequel, which
Oh Lord.
is weird because there's a cat that's very horny for a mouse.
I remember that, yeah. Also, I think the sequel is Jimmy Stewart's last movie role before he died, which is such an odd note to end on, I think.
Yeah.
I'm Jimmy Stewart, and my last film is gonna be about Jewish mice going to the Wild West.
I feel like a lot of big name actors have a really shitty class movie.
I know that, yeah. That's. I feel like there's a definitive ranking to be done there of like incredibly regarded actors and their shit last movie, and like a ranking tier there. Because at least with Orson Welles, we got the Transformers movie, which is like a funny bad movie to go out on. But with this, it's just kind of like, oh, okay, this is a sequel to a movie that people really liked.
With Vincent Price, you get a complicated answer to the last movie.
You get a very complicated answer, but they were both projects that he really liked from the sound of it, so that's something.
Well, because...
Like...
Okay, so what do you think his last movies are?
I think, like, his last, like, live-action performance, if I'm remembering right, or one of them is as the mad scientist in Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah, but that's not the last
which is just
movie
a bit
he
hard.
was in that came out.
If you say Dead Heat, I'm gonna lose my shit.
No, the
if you
last
say it was Dead Heat,
movie
I'm gonna lose my
he
shit.
was in that came out is The Thief and the Cobbler, because that took so fucking long for
Okay, yeah.
for him to.
But at least there's a legacy to that, which is kind of cool.
Even though he, so it's like even though he like did it so much earlier than other stuff, it came out way later.
Yeah.
That
it does sound like he was fucking jazzed about his role in Edward Scissorhands, though. He and Tim Burton were besties.
It was only so minimal a role because he
was very old and infirm.
Yeah, he was on his way out.
Well, apparently, like the scene where he like dies on screen, Vincent Price actually was like close to fainting and stuff, and they used that. But again, apparently this is another apparently, which is my word of the evening. The relationship between Ed Wood and Bela Lugosi in Ed Wood was pretty heavily based off of the relationship that young Tim Burton had with Vincent Price as this classic horror performer that he just thought was the coolest fucking guy, and who that was kind of like, really? I thought people kind of forgot me. And he was like, no, I love you, man. You're the best. And it shows, and that there's so much shit that has gone down to make you kind of roll your eyes at Tim Burton, but some of the early stuff where you really see its passion projects are fun to watch. And the short movie Vincent is a really fun one, just about a little kid who's obsessed with Vincent Price. And if I'm remembering right, Vincent Price said, no, that getting to narrate that was better than any Oscar, any award I could have ever won.
Um,
And it's pretty dang cute.
The Thief and the Cobbler is interesting because, depending on who tells you about it, drastically changes the perspective of the story.
I just love that aspect of film history. Sometimes it depends who you ask.
Well, because, so like, I know some people who are like, oh yeah, it's a shame that like corporate meddling like sort of ruined this guy's masterpiece and forced it to come out like when it wasn't ready and bunch of stuff like that. And then you have other people I've talked to who are like, he spent fucking 20 years on it. Of course the people who gave him money were sick of him. Like, they
like,
gave him money.
When is the movie coming out, bro?
Yeah, like, it's like, yeah, if I also gave him that much money, I would also take the movie away from him. Like,
there's corporate meddling, and then there's, hey, I invested.
Yeah,
Am I ever
it's
going to
like,
see
we
anything
need this to fucking
at all?
come out, period. So Grace, other things that you missed. Are... Oh, I didn't save right before.
Oh no.
Your meat suit wife came back. You missed
My
her.
wife?
We talked to her twice.
Is she okay eating?
She showed up.
Souls, I mean.
Huh?
Is she eating souls, I mean?
Well,
I assume.
So basically there was a dead body on this beach. And we went to go talk to... Or a guy who was in the middle of dying. And we went to go talk to him. And
okay, so it wasn't like a Laura Palmer situation.
And then it turned out to be our sister in her meat dress. And then we went to talk to a guard, and he was like, "These damn refugees, we should, show them who's boss and like kill them all."
No,
and
no.
starts to go real hard on like the pro-police brutality, and then it turns out it's your sister in a dress, in her meat dress.
You allowed that smith to meddle with your heart, Karlak, simply so you can be touched? Better to shut
Sister
off the
meat
carnal desires
dress,
than
here
indulge
she
them.
comes.
They are distractions. Yes, because every function comes with a handy switch. Next time I'm injured, don't heal.
Yes, the Sister Meat Dress character is cut from many productions of The Sound of Music.
You also missed Lae'zel and Shadowheart finally agreed on something. They are both pro skinny dipping.
Okay. Good for them, good for them. They agreed on nudity, Steph says in the chat.
And then we had someone in the chat who thought that was funny, and then asked about, like, too bad you can't see that in the game. And I was like, oh, you can. And I got everyone naked, and we checked to see who does and does not have pubes.
So who does and does not have pubes?
Elves don't have body hair, so no pubes on Astarion, Halison, Minthara, and Shadowheart.
The pubeless, we shall now call them.
There's a teeny bit of fire crotch going on for Durge. And so I assume...
Little pubage.
So I assume Karlak also has a little bit. But Will and Gale do have pubes. I think Gale should be hairier, personally, but
Agreed.
he does have some hair. And then Lazelle does not, because she's a weird lizard creature. So I guess that makes sense that she doesn't have pubes.
I'm just imagining like lizard frills instead of pubes. So that like if there is something going down and she is suddenly turned off, she can go and like frill them out like a dinosaur, like that dinosaur in Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, Steph in the chat saying, headcanon, Durge shaved a bit so Asterion didn't feel insecure. Which is pretty precious.
Okay.
Comfort grooming for your partner.
We also found the kennel that Scratch is from. And we told the mean lady to get fucked because she was being mean to the dogs.
Good. Anytime someone is mean to a dog, you should tell them to get fucked.
So this is Scratch's siblings.
Even though Mistress is gone, I promise to be a
fam.
good dog. No, the best dog.
Scratch fam. I want nothing but good things for that family.
In my mistress's absence,
And all
I will
dogs,
look after
honestly.
this place and any dogs who come here.
If I can pull out
I
my
promise.
all-time favorite Stargate quote is, man, some of my favorite people are dogs. Which, what a great line. And it works really well in the context of just chatting up kids and being like, is that a drawing of a dog? I love dogs.
All right. We'll get your meat wife back.
That'll make a great headline.
Meat wife, meat wife.
Please, my son.
Are you trying to get into the city?
Oh my god, there are
Got a minute to
newsies
tell me about your experience at the gate
in
today?
Baldur's Gate? Awesome.
Slow down a second. Who are you?
I'm Lens, roving reporter for the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. My editor sent me to cover the drama out here at the gate. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic Steel Watch keeping the mob at bay, whether or not that's the truth or not.
Thought journalists are supposed to be impartial. Criticizing the Steel Watch, that's not a good opinion. Not an opinion you hear often. What do you think is the truth?
That the refugees here are desperate, hungry, scared people. They're no mob. They just want to be safe. I've heard the rumors. Absolutists marching from Moonrise Towers. Whole towns felled by strange curses. It's no wonder they ran. Of course, I can't write any of that. My editor only releases stories his friend Lord Gortash approves of. And he's very selective.
So that's appalling. So the people have no idea what's going on. I'd love to speak with your editor. Where can I find him? Sounds like you're printing Gortash propaganda.
Where can I threaten him?
Have you considered perhaps you're not a very good writer? I'd love to speak to your editor. Where can I find him?
At the Gazette's print house.
Really wish
That's in
one of the
another
options
city,
is,
so
you're not
we
even
need
a
to
real
get past the gates
journalism.
first. Come to think of it, you remind me of someone he was writing a piece about. You, might want to speak to him about that.
Oh
Set the
no,
record
is this
straight
person
before
doing
the
a hit
ink is
piece
dry,
on
so to
you?
speak.
Yes.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got some edits to make.
Oh my god, no! You gonna get dirged!
Oh, I guess I'm out of, meat suit, interactions.
Aww,
I
bummer.
thought there was supposed to be 3, but I guess there's only 2.
For a second there, I thought you were gonna say, oh, I guess we're out of shits to give, and we're just gonna beat the ever-loving crap out of this editor.
Oh, we're gonna do that later.
And you know what? That's fair, that's fair.
Oh, this lady was very excited to sell us things.
Back again?
I mean, who wouldn't be, honestly?
Or a bow? Need more arrows? Need a spear? Oh, yay!
Oh, she's hyped. Good for her.
We already stole all her
Want
money,
more?
so she
Want
doesn't have
less?
anything.
Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
We robbed her blind, and she wants more.
Yes.
And she loved every second of it.
Go down to the shop. Otherwise, clear off.
I want to know why you're harboring the Iron Hand gnomes in your cellar. What do you sell?
Well, given this is in fact a blacksmith's, we sell things that need smithing. The shopkeeper can tell you more. Give the lazy sod something to do for once.
So he's one of the other people that can be, your, sister in her meat suit.
Okay, but if she's like wearing another person as a costume, does that mean just double meat suit?
Well, it's basically...
How many layers of meat suit we talking here?
So she, it's basically she shapeshifted into him.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
Okay, so, we have Astarian plotline things to do that I was holding off until you were here, Grace.
Oh, thank you.
We found
I may not
explosives
weep
in
for my
children's
home,
toys.
but I would take a mushroom over a
Oh,
fly
wow.
any day.
Does that happen often around here?
As well,
It's an evil plot.
until I met such a thing you
Okay.
call myconid.
Alright, I was wondering what Minthara and Shadowheart were talking about with the mushrooms.
Oh, the gods truly this petty.
Like the eating kind or the tripping kind? Because if that's another thing they can bond over.
Minthara said mushrooms are better than flowers, because she's from the Underdark.
I mean, that would be the expectation from there.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? Oh, the big one.
I think this is it. Alright, so Grace, I need you to be quiet while we have important Astarian cutscenes.
Alright, if I must.
We gotta talk to our boy.
Shut up, Grace. Plot is happening.
Oh no, this is the wrong way. Never mind. Sorry.
It's all good. Keep talking, Grace.
Okay, that's the fire we need to go to.
Okay.
It's gonna take us a while. We gotta go around this mountain.
How many fires does this fantasy town have?
We're as desperate as the rest of these savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
We all gotta go on a little jog together now.
Yep. See, we got people talking about vampires. Here we go.
Nothing less will do.
Who will stand between them and the innocent?
The hunter has nothing to say to you. He seems to have other things on his mind.
Rechtei Hathran Rust. Frey Valdisk Durovna. Frey Vald Iskablast.
You've clearly walked into some kind of ceremony, but it's nothing that you recognize. You do recognize the language, however. These people are Gur, a tribe of monster hunters, just like the one you met in the Hag's Swamp.
Im Orak. Nete.
Do you remember when we talked to that guy who was looking for a vampire?
Oh my gosh. Yes.
So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
What do you... If you want to throw him on that fire, I fully support that. What do you want with Astarian?
The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future. When we sent Gandrel after you, we wanted to interrogate you, to discover how to save our children and then destroy you. But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
I'm thinking of turning it into a ballad if you're interested.
We are not. But perhaps we can give you a chance to do deeds just as worthy of song. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
What you got there? What you got there are some dead kids.
He's right, you're too late.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
You owe them revenge, Astarion, if nothing else.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
We were
Thank
gonna
you.
murder him anyway.
From me and all my people.
We might as well
If
do
you
it
can
with a
do
cause
this,
now.
We will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
Serpents must be exterminated.
So now we got plot for our boy.
Okay, some boy plot. Very good. Very good.
We need to ask him about his child snatching past. He lured children into dark bands of candy.
Oakfather preserve you.
Oh my god. If he had a Pied Piper phase, I'm gonna lose my shit. Hey, so just, I don't want to judge your journey, but did you find some children out of town?
Did you snatch some kids?
Did you become that guy from
Did
TV?
you do a little bit of child murder?
Little touch of the child murder? I'm just imagining him as Peter, Lorre, and M now. Oh lord. Astarion's van and his van full of candy. Oh dear.
Lathander to light, Selena to guide, Kevmore to judge, and passage provide. Loot.
Are you gonna loot the loot?
Yep. We're taking everything.
Might as well. It ain't gonna take itself.
There's that child's drawing. I'm going to steal it. If everyone else can just get out of my way. I'm trapped.
No.
I'm trapped behind
They
this
all
bench.
want to. They all want this child's drawing.
There we go. Oh, also you missed, Lae'zel likes her egg.
Her egg?
Yeah, we gave her an egg.
Oh,
Remember?
okay.
We stole that
Okay.
Yankee egg and we gave it to her.
Oh yeah. Oh,
She still got it. She's like, it's moving. And then we were
Aw.
like, are we gonna call you mommy now? And she then was like, fuck you.
Fuck you, I'm bonded to this egg, but I'll choose which title I want.
Yeah, it's, I will, if anything happens to this egg, I will kill everyone here and then myself, vibes.
Oh my god, she really is the Rosa Diaz of this group. Fits.
glad that our strategy of stealing tiny things back from every person we sell to is working out well. We have 56,000 gold.
I mean, the system's working for us so far.
Okay, so we also, what you missed is we interrogated, the company that Scratch was a messenger dog for is having problems because something is killing all of their pigeons. Their carrier pigeons.
I was gonna guess because someone is stealing their messenger dogs and going on quests with them.
No, something is happening to
But
their
they're so
pigeons.
guilty.
Something's happening
Ooh.
to their pigeons, so we, interrogated the head pigeon, and he was the colonel of the pigeons.
We needed to check in with the boss pigeon.
Yeah, he was like, good flyers, all of them, died in battle. He's like, the enemy is to the west. And, I know who their enemy is.
These clothes make me itch.
Is it evasive architecture that
Cannot
puts
tell
spikes
if
on
you
things
are
so
more
pigeons
a
won't perch on it?
deviant or a debutante, Shadowheart.
Because I feel like
I
they're
would like to
not
test
crazy
both
about that.
aspects of your character.
Minthara
When
is
next
hitting
you
on
find yourself
Shadowheart.
alone at night.
Oh.
Quite sure I like where this is going.
Minthara asked Shadowheart, she can't tell if she's a deviant or a debutante and would like to test things further at night.
Well, that's certainly butter on the spinach. Good for Minthara. Good for Shadowheart, honestly.
Shadowheart did not seem into it. She's not into Dami.
I just feel like she's freed herself from her oppressive religion, got a fun new do. She should play the field a little bit, see what feels right for her. But you know what? That's just me.
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people. Holy people.
Bet you won't get kicked out of the temple. They blame us for everything.
If you're looking for Ilmater's charity, you're out of luck. They've turned their backs on us, like everyone else.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
Okay, time to figure out what's killing the pigeons.
Is it bird flu?
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy. If you won't help us, at least let the children in. We've had nothing but scraps for days.
Yeah, okay. That's good.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
You want to let those thugs get away with this?
Buddy the dog. Really? Buddy is my favorite.
you to fly up here too?
Excellent choice.
What is needed?
Stay down there.
I am listening.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
I applaud your taste.
There's one.
Is that Tara? Why, I think it is. I can do better. I must.
More deal.
Mr. Dakarios, heavens! Fancy seeing you here.
Tara! That can't be you, can it?
Cat
I suppose you won't
wings.
be terribly shocked to find your old friend Tara amongst the pigeons. They've always been a personal favourite.
My, is that a ring? For us? Ugh, you shouldn't have. Enjoy yourself now, Tara. Looks like you've got yourself set
The
up quite
best
nicely here.
cat in the game.
What is your Tressum doing here?
She isn't my Tresim. She's my friend.
Oh,
And from the looks of things, it appears
oh
she's eating
my
pigeons.
gosh. Fanning out her wings when she hisses is very good.
Can you ask her to stop eating pigeons?
Oh, right.
Please.
Did you hear that, Tara? Stop it.
Steph saying, I was jokingly thinking it might be Tara, but then it was Tara.
Mr. Dakarios. Forgive me for feasting on their bodies and bones so very voraciously.
Oh, she's agreed. Just about.
She gotta eat. She just gotta eat. She hungry.
Okay. Yeah, we can go back downstairs now.
She's just a little hungry cat.
I think my fly ran out.
Oh no.
I'm fine. You're the one who took a beating.
So we'll just have to jump down.
If you won't help us, at least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
Now we can tell the pigeons that we have stopped their enemy.
We have felled your mortal foe by asking her nicely.
You've returned, yet my flyers have not. I suppose they've flown this mortal coop, so to speak. Make your report. How did the battle unfold?
They died horrible, painful deaths, blood, guts, feathers all over the place. They fought to the last feather against a truly formidable foe. They were eaten by a flying cat.
How honest we feeling? How honest are we feeling here?
Gave them the discipline and resolve to stay in the fight.
Aww.
As for you, like
They died gloriously in pigeon battle.
It was an honor taking you under my wing. Dismissed.
Cool.
Good boards.
Good birds.
Good birds.
That head bird is also the voice of Astarion's master.
Hey.
Don't suppose you've stumbled across those letters yet?
I found the letter, but it was very difficult. I'm afraid the fees have gone up.
Yes, fine. Just give me the letters. Still sealed. Thank the gods. You've no idea the kindness you've done me. What a relief.
We have dollars.
Hooray.
Now, let's go to the circus.
Aw, hell yeah.
Figure something out. The absolute
What's the harm in one month?
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson.
Steph, I wanted to see every single person's reaction to the circus. So I took them over one by one. Grace, would you like to see everyone's reaction to the circus?
I feel like I have to now.
Don't you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go inside.
Stinks of cheese. Between his
What?
piggy
What is this guy's deal?
What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello.
What is
and
going on
welcome
here?
to the Circus of the Last Days. The finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
I feel like this is going to go in some weird directions, and oh, Karlak being excited for the circus is precious.
I've never heard of an extra-planar circus.
We travel from plane to
I
plane.
can't say I have
thrilling
either.
all, blessed to see
So,
us.
fair
From
response.
tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here.
Is now the time for a circus? The Army of the Absolute is close.
Well, when we zapped in, we didn't know there were religious zealots marching on the city. Slight inconvenience that, but they're no threat to us. The Absolute's little murderers wouldn't dare. But
Look,
enough
man,
of this.
we got
The
tickets
circus
to
is a
sell.
place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
Alright.
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer.
Oh no!
Benji?
Are we a vicious murderer?
Oh dear.
Blood! Tasty blood!
Shifty eyes.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
Oh, no circus for you.
I used to be a killer, but I've reformed. I've actually just been hired. Meet your new bard.
I juggle knives.
I'm gonna say the Dark Urge option.
Oh, damned if
You
I'm
should
not
be able
a
to just say,
sucker
but
for big
Karlak
eyes
wants
and
to
a
see the
heartfelt plea.
circus.
Very well.
We
Welcome
gave
to
him
the circus
puppy
of
eyes and he let us in.
holidays. Have fun and be sure to catch the star
Wow,
of our
this is
show,
kind of a
Dribbles the
pushover, my god.
Yeah,
Dribbles the
yeah.
clown, no!
How many murderers do you think have gotten into the circus, Grace?
By asking nicely, I'm afraid to know. Oh no. Oh lord.
Okay. Everyone's opinion of the circus.
Hey, soldier.
Okay, they don't have circus opinions just yet.
Aw. They will. It's a circus. I had a friend who went to clown college and went by the name Staples the Clown.
Insight, interpret her hand.
No.
Oh, detect thoughts. Let's do that one.
Yeah. Is she gonna turn out to say, help, they tied my mouth shut?
Yes.
I'd like to... Yeah. Oh my gosh. This mummy's just trying to sell you some face painting.
Oh, get ready for it,
Oh.
Grace.
Oh, I'm
We can put
delighted.
face
Holy
paint on
shit.
everybody.
Oh god. Is this gonna turn into something Wicked This Way Comes shit, and we end up on a evil merry-go-round or something? Cause
No, it's just face paint.
oh no, just regular face paint.
You're gonna make everyone
Is that not enough for you?
look silly.
Yay! Silly times is good times.
Who should get the face paint? We bought 4.
Lae'zel! Lae'zel! Get Lae'zel's face painted.
Okay.
Oh my god, I want to see how this plays out real bad.
We have to sell all this rotten food that we picked up. We're also gonna get a naked statue of Astarion.
I mean, might as well. Only one? Really? Get one for every member of the group.
You can only get one.
That way we've all got something.
You can
Aw,
only get
bullshit.
We'll do that one later.
Oh, this is already an incredible circus.
Another bard? Did Lucretius hire you?
What wonders will come next?
Stay out of my way, talentless halfwit.
I like her eyeshadow.
Yeah, it's great.
I am not buttering you up. You... Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations. Or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service. Bony, at your service. That there is my darling wife, Stony.
It's a wife guy.
Is she not magnificent?
He loves his giant wife. She's a lot bigger.
Who
than
wouldn't,
you.
honestly?
I know. It's wondrous. Now, what can I do for you?
He's just like, I love
Your
my
wife's a
giant
fox,
wife.
bro.
Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it.
Okay. We don't need any of these.
Nothing caught your eye?
Astarion, talk to the tiny little man.
Darling, don't forget that. Ah, the adventurer returns. Care to purchase? Oh, my wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is as unique as yours.
I want a statue of me naked.
Tremendous!
I mean, who
Stony,
wouldn't?
darling, let us put this towards our getaway.
He's into it. He's into it.
I'll have your statue shipped to your camp. You shall love it. We guarantee it. It's been an
There's so many different directions this could go in.
Oh, it's already at camp.
Oh, this might be the best circus.
Here we go.
I want to see it. I'm so excited. Oh
Dong
my
out and
god. Dong out and everything. Can you, like, rub it for good luck?
No, I don't think you can.
The pose is extra great.
The other...
Can we get his opinion on the statue?
The other thing that you missed is, this child is now at our camp.
I brought my own paring knife.
Hello,
Now I just need
child.
some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good. I promise.
And
Aww.
this child brought their cat.
But please,
Aww.
don't look at me.
Oh my god, Grub is a very good name for a cat.
Grub is very anxious.
Aww.
That drow's nose was as crooked as you carved, my darling. He was simply
Okay,
into...
so you said you want...
I know how Grub feels.
You said Lazelle gets clown makeup.
Action, not reaction.
Yes, yes, please, yes.
You are the very best at what you do. I promise.
Let's get going.
Oh, darling, don't forget that Dragonborn's order. It's due shortly.
I'm listening.
Alright, who else gets clown makeup?
Oh my god, who is funniest in clown makeup? Oh
Defend the people.
I think Will should get some clown makeup.
I'm not opposed to that at all.
No one stopped me yet.
Always good to talk, my friend.
Alright, we got two more.
I feel like if you try and give Minthara clown makeup, she'll, like, cut your hands off or something.
Oh, she's wearing that clown makeup.
Oh, game of the year, no question.
Still in control. Just.
Where'd she go so we can talk to her?
Just what I need.
You wish to consult me?
Alright, one more.
Oh, which is the funniest possible option remaining? I'm trying to, like, mentally rank who is the other most serious character in this group.
I feel like Gale.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm so excited.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, this is like seeing your spouse on your wedding day. My god. Where is your god girlfriend now?
Want a treat, oh?
Another little guy in a funny hat.
Has lots of treatos and magics and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice.
How often do you loot corpses?
Oh, lots of times.
I mean, we do it all the time. I don't feel like we can judge.
And I got some good stuffs. I mean, circus is safe. Do not worry. Yes. Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you.
Okay. I definitely believe him when he says the circus is safe.
This is definitely an on the level, chill, and nothing suspicious
Is
circus.
completely safe. Nothing suspicious. No, don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Bye-bye now. Come back to Papa soon. Get your shinies
We're
and
gonna have to
treats.
steal something from him later. Okay, so before we do the circus reaction bit,
Would your love conquer all, or conquer you?
so this lady is also sometimes your sister in disguise.
This city of stone and steel is an
I know what you
endless
mean, but
scream
my
in
immediate response is to be like, God, how many
nature's
sisters do we have?
I have felt no peace here. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain.
Oh, damn, poison
endless
ivy.
and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love. Are you not?
I do love someone close to me, actually.
You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
I love that you can just pick anyone in the group.
Heart full and happy.
Yeah, you can pick anyone that you have are on good terms with.
Oh shit, we getting raided.
Hey! Oh, you're just in time. We're about to do a love test with Astarion. We're about to find out just how much our character loves Astarion.
Also, guys, we are at the best circus.
Yeah.
You can get nude statues and face paint. I don't know what more you could ask for.
Yes. Oh, I actually, before we do the thing, I'm gonna show off the nude statue we got.
You gotta.
We purchased a naked statue of Astarion, so now we have a statue of him with his dick hanging out in our camp.
Because why not?
So as you can see...
It's called interior decorating. Look it up.
So as you can see, just dick
Here
out.
it is. This is the ideal masculine form. You may not like it, but here it is.
Anyway, back to our love test.
Yourself from heartbreak.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
right next to
it's
his
right
bedroll,
it's
yeah.
right next to his bed is the best part. Okay. Everyone
Your
please
return,
follow
Stira.
me.
I pray the hearts of you and your companion are ready. For love is a fragile blossom, and we will test its resilience.
Oh, my love. How could I say no?
Close your
Aw.
eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe.
Poison Ivy gonna tell us if our
This
star
raid
signs
does
are
have
compatible.
absolutely beautiful timing.
Mm.
We should have got naked before we did the test.
Ah, glorious. Your bond is sweeter than nature's
Aw.
dew. I see you. Know you.
Watch this just turn into a magical version of the Newlywed Game.
That is basically what it is.
A tumultuous past hides
Called it.
behind a mirthful grin. The heart is fraught. So let us begin with the joyous. When is he happiest?
I don't think he's ever been happy when he's elbow deep in gore. He's happy right now. Look at that smile. Which one do you think we should say?
I don't think he's ever been happy.
I know the correct answers, but I'm gonna go with your answers first if you want. And then I'll reload.
So we're gonna find out how well I match with him then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Excuse me. I've been happy. Thank you very much.
And the fact that you're saving
I'm not
doesn't
right
make me
now,
feel
but
confident in my
whose fault
answer.
is that?
Oh no.
He did not like your answer.
Tears, but
I
it
fucked
does not
up.
break. Have hope. Many things delight the heart, but only one makes it sing. Tell me, what does he desire more than
Ooh,
anything?
vengeance! Vengeance!
Oh, yes. Yes, please.
Revenge!
Yep. He does like revenge.
Our touch has been that of sunlight.
He's super into revenge.
But now we must ask the deep, the difficult. Fear sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Astarion, what is his deepest fear?
Emotional honesty, is that one?
Sharp wooden sticks, breaking a nail, forever feeling like a slave to someone else. Most things fear him, actually.
Ooh, number three.
Really? I mean, yes, but really? You just tell whatever stranger just walks up and asks.
That which needs to be said is often the most difficult. Take pride.
Oh no, we were too honest.
You are one step closer to conquering your fears.
This really is the Newlywed Game.
Yeah.
My God.
So
I have to say,
he has
you know me
answers
better than I thought.
that he's correct.
I'll have to be more
That you are
mysterious
correct,
in
but he
future.
doesn't want you to say. Answers that are correct that he does like you to say. Answers that are incorrect that he hates. And answers that are incorrect that he likes.
Hand in its tending. Nurture it.
Well, damn.
And it will become a great oak in time.
Okay.
Your love is one few have.
What's very funny is Astarion's voice actor did that and answered all of the honest ones. And then got mad every time Astarion was upset. He's like, but I played him! I know him!
Astarion, a tumultuous past, hides behind a mirthful grin. The heart is fraught, so let us begin with the joyous. When is he happiest?
When he is elbow deep in gore.
Guilty as charged. Sometimes literally.
Your bond beats in pleasure.
So does that mean that the key to
It
this
is an
relationship
honor
is
to
humoring him?
behold.
It's murder. That's the
Many
key to the relationship.
things
That's
to
why him
lose
and
the
Durge are
heart,
OTP.
but only one
They
makes
both
it
love
sad.
Murder
murder.
and humoring.
Tell
Okay.
me,
Got it. Got it.
what does he desire more than
The two things that make a successful relationship. Got it.
Oh, yes. Yes, please.
Revenge! Into it.
Our touch has been that of sunlight. But now we must ask the deep, the difficult. Fear sits in the soul of all.
Okay, so he's definitely gonna like the most things
must
fear him
name it.
answer, I think.
Astarion.
But that one's wrong. He
What
likes
is
it, but I
his
told you some
deepest
are he likes
fear?
the answer, but they're wrong. So
Mm.
this is the one that he likes, but isn't incorrect.
Well,
Sharp
when
wooden
you look
sticks.
this good.
No, breaking a nail. So you're acknowledging that he is very vain.
Well,
Oh,
you
babe,
were
we're
right
forever.
every time. I almost wish you hadn't been, but you do know me.
I press my finger to your bond and find a shield, impenetrable. It is.
She's so into you two. My God.
Your love is one few have. Cherish
I
it.
find your OTP or your POT.
Yep.
Butt shot. Butt
Go
shot.
in peace, seedlings, and know that you made one whose heart was long quiet, beat with love anew. Will your love conquer all?
Okay. Now you did say you want everyone's reaction to the goofy part of the
All's well that
circus.
ends. Oh, not as bad as it
Yes, 1,000 times yes.
Okay, we're gonna get some points with Allison.
Are you gonna free some critters?
Another. Good.
Allison, bankrupt this circus.
Why good?
My time comes. I will show you. All of you.
Show me what? Come on, your secret's safe with me. That's the
Oh, this cat gonna do some murder. This cat's gonna do some murder.
This cat is made of murder, like most cats.
That's just cats, yeah.
See,
They just gotta have murder. It's in their blood.
they shine with innocence. But it is a lie. Every one of you is vicious, cruel. You kill my mate, steal my cubs.
Poor creature,
Oh,
locked in a
cat's
cage,
bitter.
denied her true nature. A civilization would call her a monstrosity, yet it treats her like this.
I roar, break my cage, and then you die. You all die.
Why exactly
Yeah, this
do
cat
you
deserves a
plan
little murder.
on killing everyone?
Soon.
I'm just gonna plan to do some murder.
Just gonna make sure that this lock
Yes.
is good.
Beth just absolutely read my mind with yes, yes, the Shadow Whiskers is out. Ooh, you failed at lock checking.
But I'm better now.
While the cage is sturdy, the lock is
But then I did it better.
It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it.
Break the lock with a well-timed jab.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Fuck animal rights. We're all about animal wrongs.
Listen, she's gonna murder all those kids.
Oh, now she's trying to attack us.
I don't like the kitty. She looks scary.
Well, she really wanted to do that murder on her own terms.
Let's talk to this dinosaur.
Hey. Did you feel any guilt when you killed Dennis Nedry? Really? I mean, what dinosaur couldn't? Like, if they get hungry, do you think they ever say, "Oh, I could eat a whole Wayne Knight right now"? Give this dinosaur a little treat. Just a little treat. I mean, we've got all those body parts in our bag. Why make them go to waste? What if Asterion wasn't feeling well and we just started carting that statue of him around?
Okay, everyone walk over here.
Away from the cat before she go on the rampage.
More so, it's only,
Keep it together.
So we're gonna save, and you said you wanted to see everybody's reaction.
Yes, I do. I do, and I must.
So, just us and Astarion going up here.
You threatened me with a good time, and I'm taking you up on it.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible.
Oh my god.
Hey!
Good puns. Because clowns aren't enough of a horror already.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
Yeah, this is the correct response to clowns.
Ooh, get off the stage.
Oh! You hear that, buddy? We've got ourselves a Debbie Downer.
Oh my god.
Thank
Are
you
you gonna
to a
get
loud
attacked
mouth
by this
for
zombie
volunteering
critter?
for my next trick. Now, where, oh where are...
Is this clown gonna do some murder?
A bloodthirsty rush of fury engulfs you. You want to butcher the crowd, women and children alike, and soak in their innards. It is glorious.
You, my special assistant.
Oh no.
Come on up.
Let's see. You love the spotlight, don't
Come
you,
right.
Astarion? Here's your big chance.
What? No. Don't you dare. It isn't funny.
Oh no.
My heart. The enthusiasm is
Genuinely the cruelest thing you could ever do to anyone ever.
sharp, or poor Buddy will think you don't like him. Right there.
I don't like him. I hate him. I don't care for him at all.
Go on, Astarion.
Of course. What fun.
Do it.
I'm
Do
going
it,
to
babe.
fucking kill you.
I'm going to fucking kill you.
Again, the correct response.
Alright, now reload. Who do you want to see next?
Oh god, there's no wrong answer here. My god. Let's see what Lazelle does. Especially now that she's got clown makeup on.
Yes. She does
So
have
she's,
clown
you know, a
makeup.
picture of dignity.
Minthara has a very good
Oh.
funny response.
Oh my gosh, video games are an art form, Kel.
They are.
They are art.
Does anyone else in the
I'm
chat
going
have a specific vote?
That is Peanut, but it's not a kitty.
How delicious.
I think that means Lazelle is the winner currently.
Yep.
What to do?
I think Lazelle wins. Snakehoof wants to see Karlak next. Alright, we'll do Karlak next.
Okay, yeah. Hell yeah.
Buddy the dog is my
We don't need to hear that dumb joke again.
Because with him...
Can we not
No,
find
no,
a
we
more
don't.
pleasant amusement? Gouging out our own eyeballs, perhaps?
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
Sure did. His opponent was clutching at straws.
Oh, hey! Looks like we've got a proper comedian in our midst. Good thing, too. I'll need someone with your wits for my next trick. Now, where are you?
A bloodthirsty rush of
goodness me.
fury engulfs you. You want...
You, my special assistant.
I like how your just go-to response with crowd in front of performer is murder.
This is your time to shine, Lae'zel. Up you go.
You can't be serious.
Just hop on up.
My heart, right there. Oh, puff.
And here I thought Ceramorphosis was the ultimate torment.
She's not loving it.
I'm gonna go with Will last.
Okay. I feel like he'd be probably at least a good sport about this.
All you nice folks that rated with Spike, please remember to follow me. I'm trying to get to 300 followers. I stream art during the week, and Baldur's Gate is just for Sunday nights. Alright.
Maybe we should go.
Keep your distance, darling.
Everything is clear.
All right, Karlach, let's go.
But why? Because with him...
Ooh, no. Sorry, Dribbles.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
What a corny joke.
I know! I'm amazing! Way! Thank you to Loudmouth.
A bloodthirsty rush.
You, my special
Does that
assistant.
does that response joke even like translate over into a fantasy setting? If it's a language-specific joke?
I don't know.
Hang on now, soldier. I'm not
Clown's
paying
looking
for
at you
your
funny.
sins.
What's his deal?
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm
Karlach, I'm not
is
paying for your sins.
so much! No, up, right there! Oh.
This had better be violent, sexy, or both.
Buddy will think.
Alright, who's next?
Let's go for Shadowheart, see what happens. Because if there's a thing that goths are really good at, it's being uncomfortable in public.
Yep. Shadowheart doesn't even like laughing.
She's just gonna hate every ounce of this then, isn't she?
Yep.
Her loss is our gain.
I don't know what that is, Peanut, but it's not a kitty. Maybe we should go.
What now?
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
What? Because with him...
God, I hate clowns. I'm not even sure clowns like clowns.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh,
That really is a bad
good
joke.
friends. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it?
A bloodthirsty.
You, my special assistant.
Shadowheart, you've got nerves of steel and low standards.
My friend Shadowheart would make a far better assistant.
Are you quite sure you have a friend called Shadowheart? Not an enemy?
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm is so much! Now, up, double sharp, or poor, right there! Oh.
I'd advise you find someone to taste your food from now on.
Okay, who's next?
I feel like Minthara is just gonna straight up kill this clown. But I'm curious.
So we haven't done Minthara, we haven't done Hallison, we haven't done Gale, and we haven't done Will.
Okay, let's do Hallison. I want to see how he tries to chill his way out of this one. Because I don't think it can be done.
I don't know what that is, Peanut.
Oh, we also haven't done Jahira. We got... The other thing that you missed is that, Hallison told us capitalism is bad.
I mean, we knew that. But it's nice to hear it confirmed.
I want to see Dribble! You've seen him twice already, Peanut.
Why? Because with...
Why is that daubed fellow being forced before a crowd like so? Is he being punished? Ritualized humiliation?
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
Yeah, Hallison, that's just theater school.
He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Wahey! Oh,
A bloodthirsty.
you, my special assistant.
Lend him a hand, Hallison.
The local customs are veiled to me.
Turn into a bear, see
you
what
sure this is
happens.
wise?
Oh, my heart! Right there!
Yes, this is very wise. Do it.
Very well.
Do it, buddy.
Oak Father, shield me in the trials to come.
Hallison is just confused.
I don't get this. I'll take part, but I don't get it.
So we have Jahira, Gale, and Minthara left. I told you I want to do Will last.
Okay. Alright, let's do Minthara next. Yeah, I'm firmly believing that that one kid in the audience is a plant, and maybe, like, this clown's niece or something.
I don't know what that is, Peanut, but it's not a kitty. Maybe we should go.
Someone there?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Buddy the dog. Why? Because with him...
Just give the word and I will kill the clown. We would be praised as heroes.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
Never change, Minthara. Never change.
Kicked out of him.
The clown makeup just adds so much to the effect.
Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but...
Yeah, I want to know if there's anyone in the party who's into this also, because... Wow.
Well, if you
A bloodthirsty.
You.
We find out they're also
my
super into
special
open mic nights.
Come on.
My good
And watching
friend
karaoke performed by strangers.
My good friend Minthara is the funniest person I know.
Am I indeed? Perhaps I will tell my favorite joke. It is about you bleeding to death.
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm is too much! Now, up, double
It's about
sharp.
you bleeding to death.
Poor Buddy will think you don't like him.
Oh, wow.
Right there! Oh, perfect!
Go on, Mithara. Tell about the man who married a Drider. Driders are the weird spider thing that was our guide earlier. Half spider person.
It was a beautiful webbing.
But tish. See, she knows jokes.
Yeah.
Alright, we got
Yeah,
Gale.
that was actually a really good joke.
We got Gale and we got Jaheira.
Let's do Jaheira next so we can do Gale and then Will.
Okay.
I feel like Will and or Gale are gonna feel sorry for this guy and humor him. Oh my goodness.
I'm glad I could show you everyone's reaction.
I'm so glad I could experience this with you.
Okay, so we're doing Jaheira first.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
Oh man.
Careful, I might.
No, we can't go. I want to see Dribbles. Twice already, Peanut.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Yeah, and I want to see Dribbles again.
What? Because we... Did you hear about the
Sorry, I skipped
scarecrow who lost a fight?
She laughed.
Aw, she was into it.
I'm gonna reload so we can actually see her.
See her in her sick hat.
Her wonderful cowboy hat.
It's an excellent accessory.
I do love Minthara's just say the word and I'll kill the clown. We'll be praised as heroes.
It feels very correct.
I don't know what that is, Peanut, but it's not a kitty. Maybe we should go.
Trust no one.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Why? Because with him...
What? Shut up.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? I know! Thank you to the...
A bloodthirsty rush.
You, my special assistant.
Well,
Come
Jaheira,
on
care to
up.
make your debut?
You think I haven't mounted a stage before? Don't be warned, clown. If you mean to throw knives, I will throw them back.
Oh, my heart! Enthusiasm is too much! Right
Clown fight, clown fight, clown fight.
All hail the High Harper.
Oh, you understand the nature of a secret organization, yes?
She's not anti the clown, she's anti you blowing her cover. She's great. She has all the dad jokes, so it makes sense that she likes all the bad puns. The artist of Delicious in Dungeon did a really good drawing of her.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because basically the artist of Delicious in Dungeon drew the full cast of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2.
Oh,
So
neat.
she drew a younger Jaheira.
All right. What now?
Alright, trying to get Gale on the stage.
What a day.
Gale, show us what you got.
Make some magic, Gale.
All is ash and meat.
Mum won't let me touch the animals. Bet you don't have to ask your mum to pet a stupid cat.
That is not a cat.
Hey, maybe steer clear
Kitty
of the
will
beasties.
lose like 3
One of them's
fingers
near
at the
Rabbit,
very
and
least.
the other is looking at us like we're supper.
Alright. The kid wants to pet the dinosaur. Let the kid pet the dinosaur.
Let him pet the dinosaurs. It'll be a lesson. It'll be a learning experience for
with
everyone.
him, anything is.
Not to my taste, but I'll take a clown over some hack magician pulling peonies from his breeches.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
Gale, what kind of clowns you been
You
watching?
hear that, buddy? We've got
I think it's more just disapproval of magicians.
He hates David Blaine with fiery passion.
You, my special assistant.
Gale,
Come on
you're
up.
good at tricks, right? Up you go.
Truly. I might as well go mount the gallows.
Illusions, Michael. A trick is something a whore does for money.
Right there.
Or candy.
Oh, you truly are testing the patience of a man who could level a city if he wished, you know?
Alright.
Gale just being like, I will kill myself and everyone here.
I can nuke this entire city. How dare you? Gale does not care about anyone pulling a rabbit out of their hat.
If anything, he'll probably feel bad for the rabbit.
Maybe we should go.
Don't touch me.
Okay, is it time to see what happens with Will?
Our enemies are everywhere.
Everyone closer while we do this.
So they all can point and laugh at whoever gets the most humiliation?
Still alive. So that's progress.
Well, I did ask you how many murderers do you think got into this circus? Oh, it put House
I mean,
in
we're all
into-
here, so a couple.
Buddy, why? Because with him, anything.
Between you and me, I love a good clown. And
Will's
Dribbles
into
is the
it.
best.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? Oh, hey! Looks like we've got a good thing, too. I'll need someone with your wits for my next trick. Now, where are you?
A bloodthirsty rush.
You, my special assistant.
It'd be great if you don't even get the option. It's just Will going like, oh, me.
I think this is a job for the Blade of the Frontiers, don't you, Will?
I'm
Yes.
not so sure.
I absolutely think so.
Heart, the enthusiasm is so
Hi, Charizard.
double
We're
Poor buddy
looking at
will
Dribbles.
think you don't like him.
We're progressively humiliating our party members.
Right there. Oh, perfect.
Go on, Will.
Well,
Do it,
if you
Will.
insist.
Allison approves of that.
Allison approves of you
Why?
not picking him.
I love that Will is going up there in the tiny shorts. And all the children love it.
Very special. As special as can be. Does anyone know why? You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the absolute.
Oh, what horrors does this clown have to unleash? Yeah, this... yep. I figured.
Yep.
Well, comedy is subjective. Guys, I guess we're gonna have to kill a dog in front of all these kids. Oh. A little sad that Will's a fan and he gets attacked. He's gonna walk away from this being like, I was wrong about Dribbles, he's a hack! I hate him, I hate Dribbles. It's true, never meet your heroes, not even Dribbles the clown.
Hey, he was goo.
Ooh, gross.
On my way.
Man, how many people here are going to turn out to be goo?
I will ascend. Hitazith.
He is also goo.
Ooh.
On the move.
Gooey circus. Is Will okay?
He was knocked down by the dog.
He's just getting... Okay, he's just still being mauled by that horrible dog. Isel just going up there like, comedy is subjective, but fuck you!
Like a summer's day, thou art sweaty. Is this part of the show?
So if we hadn't locked the cat in there, the bad guys would have let her out. Wonder if we can kill him.
Do we need to, or...?
We don't need to.
Do we get any sick loot? From shooting this fish in a barrel?
I guess we can't.
Onward.
AD buddy, my god.
Forever dauntless.
Your command. Understood.
She killed the dog.
Now he can't hurt harmless comedy fans anymore.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
That's an odd thing to know.
What?
The lady
Which
said
part?
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
I mean,
Another shifter.
there's so much backstory for us to uncover there, isn't it? Ironically, it was when she found that out when she got her fortune told at another circus.
Doppelganger. Not so good.
So we're just gonna take this guy's body.
Are we gonna loot the clown?
We did loot the clown. The clown was also goo. So that's not the real Dribbles. That's an imposter.
Okay, so Will isn't horribly disappointed then. That's good to know. I've come to feel protective of the guy. Instead, we fought in a small army of Odos.
We did. We did fight some Odos.
Odode didn't.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
I am called.
Who are you and where did our facial hair go?
Oh, so we have to disguise ourselves? They won't talk to their murderer.
Ah.
Why did you attack?
To sow chaos.
Is the real Dribbles okay?
It is his will.
Is his will? Who are you talking?
You feel a rush of power, dark and insidious. Something prevents the corpse from answering.
What happened to Dribbles the clown?
I killed him.
I feel like this is gonna end sad.
Bathed in his blood.
Yeah, oh.
A death
All he wanted to do was
worthy
entertain.
Of the tribunal.
What's the tribunal?
The greatest honor.
Where's Dribbles' corpse?
Of them all.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Oh. I'm sorry, Will. Dribbles is no more.
Now we can go back to being purple.
Back to our hot selves.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Talk to everybody in the crowd.
Can't believe Dribbles.
You just walk up to everyone and one at a time go, did you see that shit?
Yep, that's basically everyone's reaction. You see that shit? I was like, I told you, Grace, how many murderers do you think got into...
I thought you were part of the
The
show.
sad part isn't that our friend got attacked, it's that this beloved comedian's reputation was tarnished.
Dribbles?
And he's not alive to defend himself. Oh my god, his name's Flimsy? That's a great name.
I saw it with my own 2 eyes. You're a monster.
Hey.
The fuck did I do? His dog bit my friend. And we can free all these critters if we want.
You freed me from hunger's lust. Forgive me. I was close to killing you, killing everyone. I am ashamed.
Oh,
So it was set
Crimson.
to pet the dinosaur. Anyone would feel ashamed, just a circus. They were starving you.
The circus is my family. They rescued me when I was but a youngling. They did not starve me. The other did.
The goo did.
He wore the face of Dribbles, but the scent of a stranger. He taunted me, waving bloodied rags under my nose. My mind was worn from the hunger. Thank you for calming me before I hurt my family.
Poor little guy.
Poor little guy.
And now we're gonna talk to this drag queen necromancer.
Bitchin'.
Oh,
Okay.
dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. It's a pleasure, darling. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my
Hey, you know your
circus.
clown is
To
dead?
use such a woeful Dribbles impersonator. Why, it's downright rude.
I spoke to his corpse. This was planned. You should be worried.
When you run a plane-hopping circus of ragtags and ruffians,
Killing clowns is a rare treat.
Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus, but I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration,
So we heard our
and
buddy Will was a
adequate
big fan of his.
compensation. What do you say?
Dribbles is dead. The doppelganger killed him.
Oh well, at least
That's
he
what
won't
they
complain
said,
about
yeah.
extra rehearsals anymore. Find his corpse for me, will you, darling? I'll resurrect
Please
him.
tell me they're gonna give
The
him
show
a proper
must go
circus
on after
funeral.
all. Perhaps I'll
No,
make some
she's a
improvements
necromancer.
along the way.
Dribbles go get Pet Cemetery.
That's the spirit,
Yeah.
darling. And remember,
No.
I look after those who make me happy.
Oh, combining Stephen King's greatest
luck.
hits into one single horrid
ever so
abomination.
much.
So she was up here getting the skeletons to dance.
Ah. I think I've read that Richard Matheson short story.
Alright, where is... Okay.
Is there a fun house or somewhere that a clown corpse would go stashed unnoticed?
Well, I told you we're gonna need to steal a thing from the little lizard.
Get your shinies and Tritos! It's been an age since your last break, my darling.
Mutatis mutandis!
All right. I shall stop. Clown Man is dead. Oh well. Want a Trito? Why? I die, you die, we all die. Big Wolf. Have a Trito. It'll make it better.
Oh, did he rob the corpse of a dead clown?
Well, see, there's this hand here that says clown severed hand.
Oh no! Oh no, it's so straightforward.
Oi! Give that
You there, little guy. How much for the clown hands?
scaly scale. That's my super special hand, and I needs it back. Now.
What makes it so special?
I found it by the clown man's tent. Fought a rat for it and everything. It's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal bite marks. It's worth lots.
I'm not paying for a dead clown hand, bro.
Dragonborn intimidation. I will rip out your claws and peel the scales from your flesh. Give it to me now. So, because the little lizard's a cobalt and they're supposed to serve dragons. So if you do this while you're a dragonborn, you can bully him.
Yay! Bullying, it's the way to go in this game.
Oh, of course. Anything for a scaly scale. Here. Papa hopes you like it.
So. Now we can go back to being our usual hot self.
Every sale, Papa Seti. Seti. Papa sells good things. I am not buttering
You look a little shell-shocked. Worry not. It's nothing a little music
That
can't
is
fix.
Will's voice.
Please, enjoy the circus. Which will never be the same without Dribbles.
Oh.
Oh, how could Madame Lucretius let this happen? And what are you doing here? Out!
What's that?
Yep, we are in the middle of Operation Revive That Dead Clown right now. Or at least find the clown
Hi,
corpse.
Ratty, sorry for killing you, but Popper wanted that tasty hand you found. Lots love, Popper. Dead rat.
No.
We'll leave the dead rat.
Yeah. Requiem for a dead rat. I genuinely want us to just leave this circus, and the entire party turns to each other and goes, "That was really fucked up, right?"
Yeah, oh, let's see if people
Yeah,
have
that
anything
was
to say
worst.
about this dead clown.
I'm listening.
No.
Nobody really cares at this point. But the clown makeup makes it extra fitting. Now it's morning clown makeup.
How can
This
I
is
help?
clown makeup of grief now.
Alright, I think we should long rest. And then call it a night.
Alright, sounds good. Wow, you didn't tell me there'd be clown murder tonight.
No, we got... we get a cutscene with
Oh?
and clown makeup.
This is the best! Holy shit, yes!
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Shestil Kithrak Voss.
You got some stuff on your face.
Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hashalak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
Stand your ground. Fuck gods. No gods, no masters in this camp.
I gave you my faith,
And you called me traitor.
Excellent.
I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me.
No gods, no masters, only dribbles.
Too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow, while you beg for death.
It's the whole clown crew.
I will consume you. I will unmake
Are they juggalos now?
Yep. Juggalo crew.
What a twist. Everyone's gonna need to be armed with a hatchet now.
I brought my own pairing.
Kid does not care that we just got talked to by an evil god.
Could not give a shit. Not even a little.
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea. Never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
Wisdom, connect with Lae'zel's parasite, explore further reaches of her emotions. Insight, consider Lae'zel's past and present. What is the true source of resentment?
Vlaakith has upended Lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
Lae'zel's like 20. You're grieving the future you'll never have. Vlaakith took everything from you.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything.
Dramatic scene in your
I have
clown
what I have
makeup.
gathered for myself. I'm more to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Ma Stilna Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
You're so quick to pledge yourself to Orpheus's cause, but what about your own needs and wants?
Orpheus's freedom is my want and my need. To deny his freedom would be to deny my own. There will come a time when I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again.
Vlaakith promised you to... I'm not saying that. Sounds impressive.
Vlaakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlaakith I has a Bart of Vlaakith been anointed. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of fool I was not so long ago.
What's next?
We find Voss at Sharess's caress and retrieve the key to releasing the prince. Orpheus Tufki Narsin.
Alright. We're done talking to Lae'zel.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, Lae'zel isn't gonna know some struggles of deprogramming. But thankfully she's got her Juggalo family behind her now.
Yes.
Which isn't nothing.
So, it seems that Vlaakith is Lae'zel's queen no longer. That took no small amount of backbone.
I loved how
be great if you
confused
could get-
Allison was at the circus.
He's just like, what is happening here? Great if you could go up and have a full conversation with the statue of
my
Asterion before realizing it's the statue.
It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could.
Oh, Karlak.
But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after
It's not like
that,
you're not allowed
it's
to die
between
on
me
us.
and the so-called gods.
You don't think we'll find a cure?
With this heat going, I can't spare the energy to think. Ugh. I just want to enjoy whatever's left of this life of mine. Anyway.
Oh, I accidentally cut her off.
Oh.
We just played host to an undying queen. Oh, and that's without our fine silverware. Lae'zel has courage turning her back on a lifetime's belief. As for us, best we stay out of interplanar politics, I think. Orpheus is on his own. But should Great Vlaakith come to settle
Yeah, a whole lot of people in this group having turned their back on their lifelong, you know, thought systems, religious systems,
She was very loud.
cultures and such.
I love that Jahir's like, she's so fucking loud.
Ask it.
What is her deal?
Bitch be loud.
Sometimes we be loud.
Damn. It can't have been easy for Lae'zel to stand up to Vlaakith like that. But there's nothing that woman can't do.
Aww.
So, Lae'zel's finally seen the light
Hey,
and
babe, what's up?
turned on her mistress. It took a little time, but she got there. Though it's not over yet. Masters rarely let their slaves go without a fight. Can we? I suppose we can.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
There is nothing
Do
I'd like more.
Kiss, kiss.
I do rather like that, you know.
Will, what do you think?
Okay, bye.
Vlaakith's a fearsome one. The sort it's hard to say no to.
Is Will
But Lae'zel said it anyway to her immense credit. She's choosing truth. She's choosing
You got a
freedom.
little something right there, buddy.
For her, for Orpheus, for the Githyanki people. I wish I knew a good Githyanki cheer to
I know you're
celebrate
making a
the
big
occasion,
statement
but
right now, but
the only gift phrases I've picked up
oh
are the
no.
silly sort.
I didn't think I'd live to see the day when Lae'zel turned her back on Vlaakith. But all things considered, good for her.
Oh, just people turning their backs on oppressive systems left and right. You'll have to
I'm
see
not
it.
the only one on the wrong side of an omnipotent authority figure. Lae'zel did well to break free of Vlaakith's manipulations, though I doubt Vlaakith will let such insubordination go unpunished.
So we have pissed off Mistra, Ball, and Vlaakith.
We've been busy.
Yeah.
We've been busy.
All right. Now, can you guess Mithara's opinion on Lae'zel's actions?
I'm assuming like a similar good for her situation, but I guess I'll find out.
If our traveling companions continue to make poor choices, we will soon have every god in this plane and the next hunting us. Lae'zel risks everything with her childish rebellion.
Oh, we've also pissed off Shar, so we got 4 gods mad at us.
We've got a whole pantheon. Panoply of
Steph,
pantheons
she's
mad at
like,
us.
Lae'zel, you could have had a dragon.
That's on you.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in.
Should we be nice or
Forgive
mean
me.
to the squid?
I am drained. Ever since you
Oh,
killed Ketherick
I'm feeling
and took
generous
his
tonight.
Netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketherick's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
You seem troubled.
An accurate summary.
What's up, Squid Face? You
I
alright?
found myself distracted of late.
You can fuck the squid.
I'm haunted by memories.
Ah, good to know.
They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else.
Who do you think of?
Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you.
Do you want to fuck? Was it more intimate?
In a way. But not the way you're thinking of. In life, she was my business partner. Back when we ran the Knights of the Shield.
You
a difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke
Dude, that squid
trusted
fuck?
me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone.
Nakup in the chat saying, I bet those
Yep.
space tentacles could put in a lot of work. And you know what? You're not wrong, probably.
Do you need a hug?
I appreciate the offer, but I don't think it will help. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. And not entirely unwelcome.
Aww.
Most people think that mind flayers are
He
soulless
said.
husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people.
Give the Emperor a hand for his hand and reassuring squeeze. Thanks for sharing. Don't let your guard down again. I know you are trying to manipulate me. It's not working. I know what you are. So, you know how every single character is fighting / planning has to get revenge on their abuser?
Yeah.
The Emperor is your abuser. He's a gaslight gatekeep girl bossing you.
Don't try to manipulate me.
If you don't fall for his manipulations, he gets extremely angry with you and makes you help by force.
The brain is rebelling again.
Uh,
I need to focus. And so do you.
That's pretty messed up.
Yep. Cause he dick. I gotta talk to everyone about the brain.
Time for some brain talk.
Sever hand.
Oh, we just have that now.
Yep.
Fuck.
That is the part of the plot.
That's the clown hand we have now.
Well, are we ready for the road once more?
What's on your mind? Aces.
Oakfather preserve you. Then you'll have me.
Watch your back.
Nothing hurts anymore.
That's why I picked that dress for her, Snake Hoof. Because she's just busting out of it.
Bustin' makes her feel good.
Always good to talk, my friend. That's the spirit. Always good to talk, my friend.
Could it be true? Could Duke Stelmane have allied with the Emperor?
Mind flayers are like devils.
I mean, anything's
they just
possible.
Sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. And maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
Did you know Stelmane very well back in the day?
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim, I asked Father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
I'm short on sympathy. She's partners with a mind flayer. Any idea what could be behind the killing? Gone before her time. I sense there's something more to this story. Best of talking.
Yeah, talking good.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say.
Could it be because someone was fucking with her mind? Any idea who's behind the killing?
I couldn't say. But think about this. My father was tadpole. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, he must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad. All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road.
You wish to consult me? Good. I do not like to stand.
What's on your mind? With pleasure. Lead on.
Now we gotta talk to our dog.
Always talk to the dog.
Dog.
Anytime you can talk to a dog, you
Here
should.
we go. Dog, dog.
Hope you're keeping
Dog
well,
talk.
friend.
Pet. Dog, dog. Just look at those cheekbones. Is a status effect on the statue.
Precious little Bal babe.
Bal Babe is
Darling,
a good
I
nickname.
thought you'd never ask. I'll see you tonight. I'm all pointy ears, my love. There is nothing I'd like more.
Okay, all that's left to do in this part of the city is investigate a murder.
Oh, is that all?
We'll do that next week. Solve some murders that definitely don't have anything to do with Durge's family.
I do rather like
Oh,
that.
I'm sure not. I mean, what would the odds be?
So thanks everyone for watching. Next week we'll solve a murder. I'm glad I could show you all everyone's reaction to silly clowns.
Oh
like
my gosh,
I said,
yeah.
please remember to follow me and pop around for other fun things that I am doing. I am going to raid my friend Roxy, who is playing a game called Claire Obscure Expedition 3. So thanks everybody.
Night, folks.
Yep.
Oof.
We're still going. Just
Okay.